Hey, it's Mark Lanier with your video thought for the day. We're looking at Christmas carols again this week, and I'll never forget when our son Will was just, I don't know, he must have been 18 months old or so. No, he would have been even younger than that. It was the Christmas season when he was first beginning to talk and really understand words. So whatever that season was, whatever his age was. Anyway, we're at church and we're singing the First Noel. Now that song's got this incredible chorus that's Noel, 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 born is the King of Israel. And our son Will, who we called Will, I was holding him on my shoulder. He was halfway asleep. And I'm bouncing him a little bit while we're singing Noel, Noel. And he rears his head back from my shoulder and looks up at me and says, "No Will? No Will?" As if we were all singing no to him. And he didn't gather. It's not no Will. It's Noel. And it's a fascinating Christmas carol. The historical background behind the carol is very useful. It came from Cornwall, England, and it goes back into like the 1200s or the 1300s. And while most Christmas carols have been written by clergy or composers, this is a different one. This was written by common people to tell the Christmas story in common language. It's got a simple repeating melody that makes it real easy to remember and share. And yet the lyrics are really good, clear lyrics from Scripture themselves. This song tells the story of what we might say is God's upside down kingdom. Think about it. In first century Judea, who are the first people to hear this Noel, this good, exciting news of the birth of Jesus? It's not some Paul Revere type who's going to be missioned with telling everybody about the word as soon as the word comes out. It's not the bon vivants. It's not the person about town. It's not the rich and the powerful. It's not even the educated. They're a bunch of shepherds who, by and large, were considered unreliable, maybe even unclean most of the time, even though there's some indication there were priest shepherds. Even the priest shepherds were considered unreliable. And these are the ones who get the first message of the birth of Jesus. It's kind of that upside down view that Jesus gives in Matthew 20, verse 16, when he says the last will be first and the first will be last. It wasn't a mistake. It was a message about God's kingdom. Now, the song also talks about the star that guides. They looked up and saw a star shining in the east beyond them far. And this is a guidance from heaven, a heavenly guidance. It's an echo of what the Psalms say in Psalm 32:8, where God promised that he would instruct and teach his people in the way they should go, that he would counsel with his loving eye on them. This heavenly view of God's guidance is not just a Noel thing, it's part of life. And then the song ends with this response of wonder. The Noel, Noel being repeatedly sung. So as I bring this to a close, I want to invite you to put on your shepherd's sandals. Where do you need heaven's light to illuminate your life? Where do you need it to break into the ordinary humdrum of today? I think like those shepherds, some people may feel overlooked or undervalued, but we need to remember God reveals his greatest truths to the most unexpected people in the most ordinary places. It's why I've made this your video thought for today.